We have one more really horrific story that we wanted to bring you an update on because we've been tracking closely what's been happening in the country of Haiti. And unfortunately, they've just been struck by another horrific crisis. This time it's a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. We can throw this tear sheet up on the screen. The latest death count is, as of this morning, I checked right before we came on air, was 1,297 dead.
You can see those photos.
You can see these. Yeah. We right now have on the screen, for those who are listening, photos of the complete devastation in several major population centers in that country. Just, I mean, they have another tropical storm apparently headed their way, Tropical Storm Grace, which is supposed to hit today and tomorrow, which is going to, of course, complicate the rescue effort, which is ongoing. I hate to say it, but I'm sure we're going to get a higher and higher death toll as the days and weeks go on. And, of course, all of the backdrop and the context for this is a nation that was already in not just a political crisis from the assassination of their president, but a humanitarian crisis with so many people lacking enough food to eat and just the basics of shelter, food, and ability to live. So tremendous devastation there. Haiti never really recovered from the previous earthquake that happened. Was that 2010?
I think it was 2010.
That caused hundreds of thousands of lives lost. So I mean, this is like a really low bar. The devastation is not as bad as that earthquake, but you're talking about thousands of people who are dead and several major population centers pretty devastated.
Yeah, so this is a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. Reading, here accounts really terrible. One of the problems and why the reason that the death toll is so high is because so much of the hospital infrastructure is gone. So they don't have a real healthcare infrastructure, which means that people have to wait hours or days in order to get treated. There's only one surgeon in like one particular region of the entire country where this entire thing got hit. He gave an interview where he's like, I'm the only surgeon. It's just me. So in that situation, and especially with the rest of the world distracted, not just distracted, there's COVID, because of that, international travel is basically run to a halt. A lot of international aid is really not working right now. Obviously, the US military has a lot of other stuff going on as opposed to what we were doing in 2010. So it's a perfect storm that just wiped, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's terrible. It really does show that they just can't catch a break. Like they had this earthquake, then they have now the political crisis of the last 10 years, culminating in the assassination of the president, and then now some guy is resigning, and nobody knows who the hell was it DEA informants and all this. There's still a lot of questions there. Same now, the earthquake hit. This is now a domestic political crisis. They don't even have a proper president. They don't have any people who are coordinating. The hospital infrastructure is decaying. The international community is basically not there right now. So it's just a perfect storm. And like now we've got this tropical storm descending. So it's just a terrible situation.
Yeah, we want to make sure to bring you that because, it's really important what's going on in Afghanistan, but there's a lot of suffering going on around the world. And Haiti, our hearts go out to all of the people there. And look, I mean, it's another country too that we had a major hand in screwing up both politically and economically. So there is some burden to bear there in terms of our moral responsibility to the people of that nation. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching.
That's right. Just as a reminder, you can become a premium subscriber today. Watch the full show completely uncut, our reactions to each other's monologues. You get to listen to it. You get to ask us questions, all that good stuff. Link is right there in the description or at breakingpoints.com.
Best of all, great way to say screw you to the mainstream media.